Hi again, everyone. I'm Ollie Matthews. This is the Narcissistic Resistance, and this resistance video is sponsored by contribution from Anonymous. And here is her story. Hi again. My submission brought about a question. Yeah, I just did a video for this Anonymous, and that one was the narcissistic baby boomer free love pervert parents. So it's a very recent one about her free love narcissistic baby boomer parents who are just disgusting. So I guess this is her follow-up. My submission brought about a question. I'd like your take on it. This won't take too much story because I want to see what your take on this phenomena is. Do you ever get the feeling or impression that your narc parents were uncannily aware of your doings? Oh yeah, but I never really chalked it up as to uncanny. It's just they're sociopaths. Sociopaths, vipers, and they study you. They learn you. They learn your behaviors. And you know what? There is a certain sense to them as well. They know when the jig is up. I just talked to somebody today who dealt with something just like as soon as this person made a move, okay, the person I was talking to made a move, this person's narcissist then immediately made a move against her, trying to recruit a flying monkey and turn the person against them. They sense it. They know it. The video you did for me was the first time I've ever contributed to the channel. I am no contact with her for almost 2.5 years and haven't seen her in person for even more than that. I guess her mother. She has the ability to contact me. I just never reply to any of it. The day that I submitted that story, I received an email from her stating that she wanted me to know how much I've hurt her and that I probably take pleasure in that. And she needed to inform me of how creeped out she is by what I have done. It's not that I think she knows exactly what I've done. It's more like I'm extra freaked out by her timing. It's almost like this narcissistic sense she has. Relating that first story was freeing, but also anxiety-provoking because of all the conditioning over the years. She also seems to hoover when I suspect my life is super stressful. I don't talk to anyone who speaks to her regularly. Did you ever experience this weirdness with your parents? It's like they know, even when it's impossible for them to know. I've wondered if this is like some built-in adaptation to need to be in control. Even when I was in contact, I learned to gray rock with her. She still knew. What are your thoughts on this? Thanks, Anonymous. Many on this, and I know exactly where you're coming from. Look, since we were born, since your abuser is your parents, as is mine, she has been learning how to manipulate you. She knows your tendencies. She knows how you are. She knows if you've gone this long without being in contact with her, okay, this is her own paranoia building up in her head. Now, as far as the timing goes of her contacting you the day of, understand, even though we're no contact from them, they're not no contact from us. Whatever you think barrier you have on her, like whether you're friends who don't know her, you don't know what she knows. They're vampires. They're sneaky. They're terminators. They do what they got to do to get the information they need. They also, the problem with them is they know us probably better than anybody because they were able to manipulate us for decades. So you've been 2.5 years no contact. Okay? She's in her mind, she's got to be like, Anonymous has got to be so happy at this point. They do. They can kind of sense when you're happy, when you're content. They get these And it's weird the times they strike, but I don't think it's I don't think it's anything supernatural. I think it's decades of learned behavior of learning. You're nothing more than a target to her. They got a profile on you. They know how your mind works. They know how to stay stealth and not even know you're there, so they can seem like this all-powerful being. I guarantee you she's talking to somebody you know. If you've told this to anybody, shown this video to anybody, that person could be compromised, and they don't even know that you're compromised. I don't know how technologically savvy your mother is. I don't know if she's able to log into your emails from another location and she knows your passwords. Are you using the same passwords for everything? That's something that she'd be able to guess. These are the things they do that you don't think normal people will do, that they will do. You can't put anything past them. You would have to sit there and logically look back and say, how could she figure out that this was going on? If it is. If it's gone that far. If it hasn't, your mother's could be playing stealth. Look, the levels that my mother went through to get involved in my personal life when I was a teenager and in my 20s, and did to my brother as well. And later on, like, just to get into your business. Why do you think that stopped? Because listen, understand, we've gotten no contact from them. They haven't gotten no contact from us. See, the disadvantage we do have, the one disadvantage we do have if you're going to stay truly no contact is we don't look back and try to see what they're doing. They're constantly seeing what we're doing. So your mother could be getting a sense that you're in a happier place right now. Okay, and she wants to rip that down. Okay, they're very good at that. They're very good at knowing when to strike. They know when to strike. They strike to freak you out, to make it seem like they're this all-knowing being, this all-knowing God. And it can only be one or two things. Your mother either, has access to you that in a way you don't know, or you're not giving her credit for, or you haven't covered your bases the way you think you have, or she's gotten a hold of your past. She's guessed a password or something. She's guessed your YouTube account. Who knows? She could be looking at, your Facebook history. We go no contact from them. They don't go no contact from us. I mean, with what I've dealt with on this channel, with the multiple sock puppet accounts, the endless, they don't stop. We're no contact from them. They're not no contact from us. You don't know what she knows or what she's doing. And again, this is also a sociopath who knows you better than anybody on the planet. Why? Because she molded you. She broke you. She broke you into what you are. She's been manipulated. She took decades manipulating you. And based on your first video, with the way you were raised and the way, who the hell knows? Who the hell knows? So it is weird, and it happens to a lot of us. Like, holy shit, how do they know? How do they know? Because they're master manipulators. They're master sneaks. They're master spies. They have flying monkeys everywhere who are sometimes sworn to secrecy, sworn to silence, and there's even sometimes flying monkeys who don't even know they're flying monkeys. Don't put anything past the narcissist. Don't put anything past her capabilities. Don't put anything past what she's willing to do. It's frustrating. That's why you always have to keep your guard up. We go no contact from them. They don't go no contact from us. And that's really the problem. So we don't really know what they're up to. So I hope that helps, makes you feel a little better at least. Thank you so much for another contribution and story, Anonymous. I really appreciate it. Thank you to everybody watching. Please leave any opinions or advice in the comment section below. And again, if you want your story read on the channel, you have a topic you'd like me to cover, a narcissist you'd like to expose, you'd like to set up Skype, a phone call, have a private video made, or a Facebook live chat, or you'd like to sponsor a video like this for someone who needs help and can't afford it, or just make a contribution to the channel in general to keep it supporting, growing, and successful, because this channel survives 100% on contributions from all of you. Without you guys, all of this goes away. So if you like what you see here and you want to see more videos like this, you know what to do with the PayPal and email links in the description box. Also, please like and share this video wherever you can. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't. And be sure to click the subscription bell to be notified of all my video uploads. I'm Ollie Matthews. This has been The Narcissistic Resistance. Take care.